Greetings, this is Skylar Saunders saying, what's current? I'm going to get through my sponsors right now because I want to talk. Go to lifestrongapparel.com, LIFESTRONGAPPAREL. You will find gummies for the doggies, all from sea moss. You will get purple sea moss. You'll get a pound of wild sea moss. You will get sea moss gel and even snapbacks with the Lifestrong logo on them. So make sure you check out lifestrongapparel.com. And then the kicker is if you put in SKYLER10 or Skylar10, you can get 10% off your purchases. So make sure you go there, go to the contact section, tell them that Mr. Pang, that's the goofy guy, Sky Saunders, sent you. All right, thank you. All right, the next person is Beha Jackson, the original Doughboy, the younger version from the classic film, Boys in the Hood. He is hilarious. He's very humorous. He's very thoughtful. He talks about sardines on the grill. Talks about fried chicken. He talks about uh, female strippers. So if you like any and all of these things, make sure you go check him out. That's Beha Jackson. That's BEEJACKSON 5478 on YouTube. Or just put in Beha, excuse me, BAHA space JACKSON on YouTube. Also, great man. Never met him in my life either. But I'm going to take credit for this. He got an increase in subscribers. When I first saw him on here, he had, I think, 87 subscribers. He's up to 95 right now. I think that's because of me. I'm just going to be very narcissistic for that. So, definitely count .focus, DOTFOCUS underscore, just one underscore. And then look at his work, all his Call of Duty, getting in the business, knocking out bad guys with the pink mist. Anybody that's in the service definitely knows the pink mist is, and whoever has handled weapons before, whoever is in a combat zone, know what that is. So definitely check it out because it's virtual. It's not like he wants to shoot up a shopping mall or a theater or a church or a temple or a synagogue or a mosque or anything like that. So check them out. See what those videos are like, and tell them if the goofy guy Sky Saunders sent you. All right, now we can get to the show. Merry Christmas, everyone, okay? It's no longer Christmas in Australia and Japan and Denmark and places like that. It's already December 26th, so it's not even a problem. So very, very special that I see people already in the live chat, people I know. This isn't the rush. This is a cool, calm, slow show. I'm going to get to the topic in just a few minutes. I just want to say salute and Merry Christmas to Champ Fisk, Marcella Reyes, Merry Christmas, ma'am. Texas, go back to Jesus, will not. Chump Fisk, doesn't matter if he's black or was black. I say was black. He died. He didn't rise from the dead. Let's keep it scientific. Let's keep it natural. That's supernatural to say something like that. Okay. Travis Hunter, get yourself a white woman. No, pause. Get yourself a white woman. Get yourself a white woman that will definitely hold you down. Leanna Lenee, or whatever her name is, she's high yellow heifer. She's talking a lot of game. She's talking a lot of this and that. But she's not the one for you, sir. She's not the one for you. You need a white woman in your life. A pure white woman. Get somebody from Poland, Sweden, Austria. Pure white. Just, snow bunny. Okay? Pink toe. Not, like I said, a high yellow heifer that's going to, trouble you. She may, I think she's actually allegedly gaslighting him. She's saying all this. Oh, I wasn't talking about his physical appearance. And they asked her if she was his type or if he wasn't attractive. Oh, I'm attracted to on the inside, on what he's like because of who he is. And okay, and then they have footage of her via, I think, Instagram of her being an eater. Let's just say that. I think we all know what we mean when she's an eater. And then she crosses her hands up to the camera. Like, no, 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 don't show this. Don't show it. It's too late. We already saw. We already saw what happened. And what is Travis Hunter like? They got memes. They got one meme saying like, this is Travis Hunter the past like 3 days or 6 days or something like that. He's like very contemplative and deep in thought. So yeah, I just think he should get a white woman. White woman will hold you down. White woman will see you through. She's the salt of the earth. She is the key to the universe. She is there is no God, but she's the God reason why God made man. That's just me though. I just think he should get a white woman. A white woman would definitely take him to another plateau. He's already a great football player. He's got on both sides of the field. He's defensive and offensive. He's a cornerback and a wide receiver. That's rare. That doesn't happen a whole lot. That's one of the reasons why he won the trophy, the Heisman Trophy, is because he was so excellent on both sides of the field. Peace, God, happy Xmas. I say Christmas. Keep the Christ in Christmas. Let them know it's ironic. Champion says beautiful milk of magnesia. Well, milk of magnesia is liquid. It's clear, right? Am I wrong? Milk of magnesia is clear, isn't it? Scott, you have to do a Nickel Boys review. I have to see the movie to do a review. I can't wait to see it. I don't know if it's on Netflix or not. I have to check and see if it's on Netflix. I'll definitely check it out though. Colson Whitehead's like mixed with me. He had a novel called The Intuitionist, and it was really boring. I didn't like it at all. But I skipped a few, books of his, which are probably good. But I know I loved the Underground Railroad. It was just great. It was just a wonderful story. It was just like, well, what if? It kind of starts out with a what if, and you're just wondering. Have you ever had a black girlfriend? I've had 2 serious relationships with black females. MGM. I don't know what MGM is. Yo, salute, King. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, sir. Merry Christmas. I appreciate you for stopping in. This is my core audience, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't get the rush of people, probably because I didn't say the show right off the bat. Excuse me. But I wanted to get my advertisers, my sponsors out of the way, make sure they got their shine, and make sure you guys are picking up the products. Make sure you go to LifeStrongApparel.com. I need to see him say, "Oh yeah, I had a few orders with the Scholar 10 discount." So make sure you do that. So why you on the snow now? I've been on the snow since I was 5 years old. Tell you the truth. I've been on the snow since I was 5 years old. There's a young girl named Jennifer, and I don't remember her last name. My sisters were terrorizing me, calling me names, hitting me, everything like that. Then I go outside and play, and I'm like, this wonderful flower, just come unto me. And she's just like, she had the aura of like Jenny and Forrest Gump. She had that kind of like, you can sit here if you want, and run, Forrest, run. She had that aura about her. Humbug. My kids don't even know today's Christmas. Well, salute to you, King. Salute, King. That's fine. I just love to take part in Christmas. I love the decorations. I love the merriment. I love the commercialism. I love all of that. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. We're not just saying, like Ayn Rand said, you say Merry Christmas, not hang your head. You know, I'm paraphrasing, but hang your head and repent. It's like it's happiness. It's like you get one life. Make it the best. Make the best of it. You don't. There's no afterlife. There's no second life, because nobody can say the attributes. Well, there's golden streets of gold and pearly gates and mansions and rooms. Okay, so who built that? The angels? Is there a union? Are they, do they have contractors? Do they have to go through any regulation? Are the regulators in heaven? As in heaven, do as in heaven, as in on earth. Or I got it flipped up. It's actually do on earth as it is in heaven. But you understand what I'm saying. He said, I used to, but that ish is goofy to me now. Why is it goofy to you? What makes it goofy? I think it's great. I think it's excellence. I think it's excellent. It's a wonderful time of year. I used to, okay, it's the same thing. Yeah, so, but that's my take on Christmas. Uh-oh. Champ Fish says, sounds like a bussy boy. Why do I say, who sounds like a bussy boy? Who sounds like a bussy boy? Champ Fish is coming at me for no reason. An E5, if I'm not mistaken. This mod. Who's the mod? What are you talking? Are you talking about King? Stop it with that. Don't go at King. Unless he wants to go, you know, you guys can go at it together. I'm not going to step in between that, but I'm just, you know, the dude with the wrench, yeah. Hey, you guys got to fight that out on your own. That's all I can say. That's none of my business. That's y'all. If y'all want to go back and forth, y'all can. You're free to get the fingers going on the keypad, or the thumbs going on the tablet or smartphone. But Travis Hunter, he's poised. He's poised for making tens of millions of dollars, maybe hundreds of millions of dollars. And where's that money going to go to? They're happy people. Happy black men with white women in the NFL. One is Samaje Perine. Samaje Perine plays for the Kansas City Chiefs. He has a white woman that he's married to. And I think he's happy. I think he's a happy man. Megan Perrin is his wife's name. But I think he's happy, and he's biracial. But Patrick Mahomes, he's got a white woman. White woman will make your life better. Now it's like what the late great Patrice O'Neal said. He said, "White women on the front end, cool, calm, great, special, wonderful, but on the back end, cold-hearted bees, cold-hearted." It's true. I've noticed that. Noticed that before. White women have crow's feet by like 33 years old though. That's true if they don't take care of their skin. That is facts. Because they don't have the melanin count, you know, to prevent them, and the sun also plays a role on it. So it's very distinctive when you see a white woman's face and a black woman's face, or even a Hispanic woman, or a yellow woman, or a red woman. But I don't care about crow's feet. I don't care if she was missing teeth, had knock knees, hair bald on one side of her head. She's probably gonna give me some money. She's gonna leave me to some money. That's the truth. That's the reality. And I'll wait for the right woman to come to cross my path, and I'll, be proactive and get on, with courting her, as they say. I don't think there's much courting going on anymore in the world, especially not in the United States. But so Travis Hunter has got to get a white woman. I mean, I looked at the video. I was like, damn, that he deleted his Instagram ahead of all the rumors and all the talk and everything like that. And she's just like, well, I was only, she didn't even address the video where she was, twerking on a guy a few years ago while they were still together. At least I didn't see her anyway. I didn't see that video, but she was doing a quick sit down. She explained the reasoning for her not getting up in time when his name is called to receive the Heisman Trophy. She just looked around. She's like, oh, am I supposed to get up? She explains it. She said, well, I waited for his mother to get up, and I just said I shouldn't get up right now. And then, of course, they're going to put the cameras on Deion Sanders telling me to get up for Travis. She's going on and on. She seems like she's gaslighting herself. Like, like she's holding back information and trying to distort reality, but her own way. It just seems very disingenuous. So you basically described a meth head. Yeah, I'll take a meth heads. They probably give good. You know what I'm saying? They probably give really good. I just made that up. Gawk gawk, or hawk tour. They probably really good at that. So, cause they're mostly whores. They're mostly meth whores, and they'll do anything for another fix. I can deal with that. I don't have a problem with that. Hell no, you better choose wisely and think 3 times. Yes, that's thinking 3, 4, 5, 10, 100 times, 1,000 times. That's all it is. Because a white woman will open doors for you that you never really realized. A white woman, the reason why I have my my settlement, the reason why I have my money that I get from the government every month is because of a white woman. White woman handle all that. It was a fighting Irishman and lawyer, Michael James Kelly, in Boston, Massachusetts. But the reason why I was so motivated was because of this white woman. She just took me to another level. You level up with white. When you white, you right. All right, gotta stop laughing. Gotta keep it cool. Travis has the potential to be one of the greatest NBA. And see, I'm looking at the NBA, but he has the potential to be one of the best NFL players of all time. He was already one of the greatest college athletes of all time. Once he translates that into the league, he'll probably do better. I think he's going to, be a cornerback or a wide receiver. He's going to be one or the other. I don't think he's going to play both when he gets to the NFL. I doubt that. I doubt that highly. Whoa, you must ain't see the venereal disease video in elementary school. Well, as long as they don't have, a cut or sore on their mouth or in their mouth, and I don't have any sores, and she doesn't cut me with her teeth, I'm okay. And I did see there's so many words for it now. They call it venereal disease, and they call it STD, sexually transmitted disease. and they call it STI, sexually transmitted infection. You can only get it through 4 ways. There's blood, semen, vaginal fluid, and breast milk. If you want to get, if you not want to get, but if you ever contracted or could contract um, the disease or infection through saliva, it would take you about a gallon of saliva to process through your body and give you a disease such as HIV or something like that. Just facts, kids. I'm telling you. I love my show, but that I get information from. But I have to teach you guys sometimes. I don't know if you noticed that or not. That's a reality. That's true. I love how you said elementary school. I don't think there was a STD or STI video in elementary school. I think it was mostly in high school, middle school maybe, definitely in high school, health class. Respect. You won't never waste your breath talking to or teaching me. Facts, not you, King. I'm talking about anybody else. I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I learn, like I said, I learned a lot from this show. People, put me on game on this show. So I appreciate that. You're one of them. So this is the reality. Oh, I'm saying I listen. Oh, okay. Oh, I appreciate that. Well, appreciate that, King. I appreciate that. Just my dumb take on stuff. I don't know. I'm stupid. That's why I like to learn. It takes me a while sometimes. Took me 16 years to become an atheist. I was like, I was just like, the whole time, I'm like, this can't be what I'm saying. And this is what Ayn Rand hated. She said, when people came up to her and said, oh, that's exactly what I wanted to say. And she'd be like, well, why didn't you write it? But that's just the facts. I mean, because you're a kid. You're a kid, and your parents and your grandparents and everybody you know, your aunt, your uncle, everybody, your sisters, your brothers, everybody is within this framework of mysticism, of belief and faith. And for you, oh my God, you have the audacity to say that there's no God? How dare you? How brazen and narcissistic and arrogant and selfish is that? Well, I'll tell you one thing, selfishness is a virtue, and you have to earn it. You have to process it through every action you take in life. And it means that you are not trampling over corpses to get your own way. It means that you are your own sovereign individual person, and that you meet other people as traitors. It's too perfect to not be a creator. What is perfect? Remind me what is perfect. Is a cleft chin or cleft lip perfect? Is leukemia at 4 years old perfect? I'm not seeing it. We gonna have the God atheist conversation to start the year off. You with it? Yeah, I'm with it. Let's go. We can go. We can go right now if you want, but I want to stick on Travis Hunter. Excuse me, because he seems like a good guy. I mean, I don't know if he's a simp. I don't know if he's simping. If he's letting his woman, get out of pocket, not stay on a narrow line. That's something different. That's something totally different. So. Okay, well, here we go. The perfection is in the complexities. The complexities of what, sir? Complexities of what? What is the perfection in? The complexities of what? To be exact, to be specific. While you marinate on that, Travis Hunter, get a white woman. Get a white woman in your life. Not That's the thing with most black men I've noticed in my life. Oh no, I don't date white women, but they have a high yellow broad on their shoulder, on their arm, you know. They'll be so enamored by a light skinned black woman or a Hispanic woman or even a yellow woman. It's not. She can be light, bright, and damn near white, but she's not white. The way the top of the eye really sees the bottom, and vice versa. Well, that's nature. That's called evolution. That's not anything that some mystical being came up with. That's evolution. That's the theory of evolution, I should say. 13X says, that's horrible advice, Scott. What's so horrible about it? The multi-levels of breakdown that exist for scientists to even study. Multi-levels of breakdown that exist for scientists to even study. Well, it's in the minds of the scientists that greatness and do we have understanding arises anyway. But Travis Hunter, sir, get yourself a white woman and be happy. Just be happy. Look at your fellow parent, Lamichael or Lamichael Perrin or Samaji Perrin. I'm thinking about a different person. Samaji Perrin. He's happy. He's got kids. He's got a wife. It's beautiful. And never mind, athletes. There's entertainers. There's Colson Whitehead is an author. He has a white woman. Key and Peele have white women in their lives. They're the keys to the universe. They make things better. They make things just flow better. And this isn't to knock black women, Hispanic women, yellow women, red women. They're great too. Don't get it twisted. It's about the history, and it's about the imagining and the rendering of what a white woman stands for, what she means. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I like to think of women as like cake, I guess. I don't know. That's the best thing I come up with. It's not very good, but it's the best thing I can come up with. It's like, it's all sweet. They're all sweet. They're all wonderful, great. They just have different flavors, different kind of capacities, different ways, that they can, wet your palate. My bad. We going on, stay on topic. That's right, sir. Key and Peele were born to what? Yes, they were. Yes, they were. Facts. But they're men of color. Nobody asked them, especially if this was 60 years ago, or 70 years ago, they wouldn't ask, oh, your mother was white. Okay, you're half white. All right, sure. You can come in this restaurant, or you can go to that white water fountain, or you can go to that white restroom. It's okay. Your mother was white. That's all right. No, obviously not. They would not do that. So they're men of color. They're biracial, but they're men of color. White woman will take you to the promised land. White woman will take you all the way. I spoke about this too before. The late great Simple the Pimp. He had the notion that most pimps they put their white girl as their bottom girl, as their bottom B. That's the sad part. Hell no. What is the hell no for? And then he laughs out loud. I'm trying not to laugh. What's the hell no about? You tell me. Yeah, but a white woman will do all those things. It's not just sexual. It's that's definitely a big part of it. Cause the woman I was with, she was down for anything. Like, and she was very, it was very cute. She was like classy and like trying to be, demure, as they say, demure. Um, but she was good people. In the bedroom, outside the bedroom, that's the thing though. So you want to get into their mind. You want to see what their thoughts are. To guide them, let them know who you are, what you are, and what you are about, and never say that there's a way for black women or brown women or red women, yellow women. They're beautiful in their own ways, but it's like I said, this country was built for the white woman. Mr. Chorshaw Train taught me this. I mean, I had I had an inkling, I had an understanding, but she, red man, he was slain, he was slaughtered. Black man, and black woman enslaved, and lived brutal lives for over what, close to almost 2 decades, over 100 years. I'll say that, for more than a century. Excuse me. Excuse me. I ain't against interracial relations, but I'm against being restricted from the fight for liberation of my people. Well, your people don't care about you, King. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You are too great to be considering your people. There is nobody's your people or my people. You're individual. Soon as I can't nation build, it's a problem. Well, there is no nation building among anybody just because you have higher concentration of melanin and curly hair or just brown eyes or green eyes. It just isn't. And with a white woman, like I said, this country was built for her. She didn't have to do a damn thing. She didn't have to vote. She didn't have to own property. She didn't have to go to, get an education. But she could. She could get education. She could, depending on the circumstances, own property. But that was rare. She could just sit up in the big house, have people fan her, having slaves fan her. Things are good. This is a funny thing. Food. I mean, the late great Paul Mooney. He had a great joke. He said, I turned off the Food Network TV. I'm paraphrasing like hell. But he's just like, I got pissed off watching the Food Network because I seen white people cooking. I was like, these people can cook? What? After all these years, they could have been in the kitchen and preparing meals, and now they can cook. But it's true, and it's a fact. Okay, here we go. Yes, it is. We, the only ones with no military or government to protect and represent us. Who is us? That's what nation building is. I disagree with you, sir. I disagree with you. I disagree with you. There is no nation building. There's a nation of individuals. That's it. That's all society is, and anyway. Black people have no military. Everybody else is. There's plenty of. Are you talking about black people? Africans have military. What are you talking about? People in Nigeria have a military, in Mozambique, and Chad, and the Congo, the Democratic Republic of Congo. There's multiple black people with um, military capacities. So white woman didn't have to do a goddamn thing. This country was built for her. White man put it in place and said, "Look, I'm just gonna, have 10 of your children, and 6 of them are gonna die before the age of 10. So let's go. Come on." But that's what Travis Hunter definitely needs that white woman. He needs a white woman. He doesn't need a high yellow graffiti on the body woman. Not to say it's a bad thing. I know good people with graffiti on the body. I just can't put graffiti on the Lamborghini, as Mr. George Turns would say. I don't. There's so many reasons why I wouldn't. It's like one reason is why it's like what would I put, and then where, and then I mean, would I get more? Would I get on? Would I get sleeves? Will I have it on my neck? Will it be exposed? Will it be under clothes? I don't know. That's an interesting question. Travis Hunter needs a white woman. This is a fact. He needs a white woman. He wouldn't have to go through. She'll be everything. The white goddess. That's what I'm talking about. The white goddess, who is supposed to be on this earth to please the black man, among other men, but especially the black man, because of the history. Just look at Emmett Till. Allegedly, it's not even, may not even be true that he was at this white lady, and he was completely butchered and disintegrated and completely, brought down to a new low of his appearance and just completely devastated. All because of a white woman, her lies. So not every white woman is good. I'm not saying it's on an individual basis. That's what I'm saying. It's still an individual basis. But I'm just saying, in general, for the most part, it's like the late great Patrice O'Neal once said, you get a white woman with nuts and fruit. Like, it doesn't even take that much. But with a black woman, you got to have a spear. And I'm like, God damn, this is freaking facts. I mean, it was like night and day when I went from a black chick to a white chick. It was totally different. It was such a totally different vibe. Everything was like, on a different way. I mean, they still get, sassy and smart and everything like that, white women, but it's not the same way. I mean, when white women get angry, it's kind of cute. It's like funny. It's like, look at her getting mad. On Christmas, he should break up with her. This night, right now, he should break up with her. He should say, you know what? It's been real. I'm out of here. Can't do this anymore. It's a wrap. Let me just end this right now. Let me end this while we're behind. Excuse me. Travis Hunter is one of the greatest players to ever do it. He's gonna be in the draft for the NFL. He's 21 years old. God. Oh, I didn't need to see that. He's 15 years younger than myself. He's 21. He's a kid. And this Leanne woman, there's different reports saying she's from two black women, a black man and a black woman, allegedly. It's not been confirmed, I don't think, anywhere else. Let me see if this article has anything to do with it. Alright, so y'all are going quiet now. I don't know why y'all so quiet. But hell, let me talk about my day. I talked about Travis for a while. My day was beautiful. I woke up, like, Merry Christmas, no gifts under the tree. We're grown people, we don't do that. We do it for the little ones. My dad made waffles and sausage for brunch. It was delicious. It definitely gave us a boost of morale. So I think that's very important to have that morale. That's Christmas spirit. I was really feeling it today. I felt really great. So my sister came over with my nephew and niece, and they were just, great. I just love their little energy, and their big energy, but they're out of their little bodies, and they have such, profound personalities. It's wonderful. Excuse me, I have a little bit more. Travis Hunter is under a lot of pressure because nobody's, gonna really care about his personal life, his romantic relationships. They're gonna be more concerned about his prowess on the gridiron, and I think that's gonna be more precious. But with a white woman, with the right white woman, he could open up some doors because she gave him the key, and it's just beautiful just to see, the differences between what Travis Hunter, encountered at the college level. He had a nil deal. He had a nil deal with Greenwood, Michael Strahan brands, EA Sports College Football 25. He's on the cover. Name, image, and likeness is nil. Excuse me. He was number 2. He was 2 times offensive, 2023 and 2024, 1 time defensive. 3 Pac-12 and Big 12 Players of the Week. He was Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year. Excuse me, I'm going crazy with the burps. I don't know. But yeah, so I had a great day. Wonderful day. I'm still enjoying my day. Watching the Lakers and the Golden State Warriors. A pretty good game. Kind of keeping it tight. About, what's that? 8 points is the difference. I miss Beyonce though. Oh my god, how could I miss Beyonce's halftime performance of Cowboy Carter? Shame on me. Yeah, I might have watched it. Probably not. I'm not the biggest supporter of it. Beyonce has like 2 or 3 songs that I really love. Get Me Body is one, Halo, and what's the other one? I already forgot what the other one was, but those are the ones I like the most. Oh, Ego. Ego, Halo, and Get Me Body. I had enough the food to eat. I had a fruitcake. I don't know why people hate and just can't stand fruitcakes. It makes zero sense to me. I understand when there's a difference between. I know there's a difference between there's a difference between people that are geared to the holiday and they're not. I saw a guy. He was walking of a convenience store, and I was just like, "Merry Christmas." He's like, "No, I don't celebrate the holidays." I was like, "Why?" He's like, it's paganism. It's in the Bible. So I hit him with a Bible verse. Goodwill and peace towards men. That's from Luke. And he's just like, "Hey, okay, it's from the Bible." And I was like, "All right." So that is the reason why I'm so adamant about Christmas and how great it is. It's an atheist holiday. They call it paganism, but it's really atheist. It's all about atheism. That's the truth. If you really pay attention to it, you can see. I just went to a Christmas Eve service at a church that I normally frequent, and they were like, it was serious. It was like, just here's the Virgin Mary, and here's Joseph, and the names meaning Anna meaning grace. Um, I'm trying to remember the other one. The face of God. Name. Let me see his name. The face of God. I'm looking for it right now. They spelled it different. Pineal or funial? They spelled it different. But anyway, it means his face of God. Um, it still amazes me when I see people who believe, because I'm like, this could have been me. This really could have been me. If it were not for Mr. Chore Star Terrain, I would not be in the position where I am now. A great position financially, spiritually, mentally, all of that. I appreciate him. I appreciate the late great Miss Ayn Rand. I truly it just blows my mind when I think like everybody around me is a theist, not atheist, but atheist. Practices theism, I should say. Believers. It's it's so fundamental to realize just how powerful and mighty you can actually be because of the fact that is a strict way of condoning yourself during these holidays. You have to be joyous and happy. It's a strict diet of being joyous and happy and glad and just enjoying your life. You only get one. I mean, I think about that all the time. I think there's a quote that says, um, "Life is a tragedy to those who feel, and a comedy to those who think." Well, I think so. I feel too, to be honest. I think and feel. That's a Rush song, isn't it? But anyway, I think and feel, and I understand that other people may have a different opinion, but I think we do all this. Everything what Shakespeare did. It's exactly what he said. Act 5, Scene 5, uh, from the Scottish play. He's sitting up in the castle, and the king. Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day. To the last syllable of recorded time, and all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle. Life is just a walking shadow, a poor player who stretches and frets his hour upon the stage and is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Now, that's a very nihilist way of looking at things. I try to think of it as more of a comedy than a drama, and that was definitely, a tragedy in more ways than one. But I just think it's kind of fun. That's what gets me going. That's what me says I've got to make the best of this life. I got to make everything just right. I got to do everything that's good. The fact that I look at cemeteries, I'm like, what the hell? I'm not gonna end up in a cemetery because I'm gonna be cremated, but that's where all this leads. All those the people that are under the ground, they had to clip their toenails and do their taxes and teach people how to ride a bike and all that. I mean, just so many other things, but just life. That's life. Little things, tiny things that go on in life. Make sure you make it the best. That's the whole point. Make it the best you can possibly be. That's how you truly respect yourself. That's how you truly acknowledge that you are a human being capable and permitted by your own self to live a glorious life. Like I said, there's only one of them. That's it. It's it. Once things are gone, they're gone. We have yet, even though they had science fiction, Mary Shelley, Frankenstein, come back from the dead. It's not the case. It's not true. You can't do it. It's irreversible. Especially if somebody's reduced to ashes or something like that. It's completely reversible. It's not even like there's a chance. And it goes so fast. It can be cut short, but it pretty much goes so fast and it's long. Life is long. It's because of science and technology and capitalism. Life is really long, especially in advanced Western countries like the United States of America. And of course, we have our pockets of poverty, but poverty in America, oh my God. Poverty, people got Christmas gifts this year. They got an iPhone 16, I think it is now. Um, they have cars, they have air conditioning and heat. They have in their house and in their cars. That's the poor in America. Poverty in other places means eating dirt just to subside on something, just for some subsistence. Eating dirt. I have the proof. There is a runner. There was a runner that actually ate dirt. But y'all don't hear me now. Amen, Wall. For all the different ways that we had to be vigilant for people that are sulking and sad and humbug and that's fine. You can be that way, but don't interfere with other people trying to enjoy life. The only life there is. There is no second life. There's no afterlife. There's no being with Jesus for the rest of your days. I mean, it just makes absolutely no sense. And so, like I said, with faith anyway, and racism, they had to make and sexism too. They had to make it so you know atrocious. But the only way for it to be atrocious is if um the only way to make it atrocious is if you let it. You let it be atrocious. Atrocious. You continue with that same idea. You continue with the same idea of being completely torn by your consciousness and existence. That's why it's so impactful for different faiths to have all these absurdities and they commit atrocities like Voltaire said. I mangled his actual line, but you get the idea. It's very delicate. It's a delicate situation. But overall, it's what you know. It's like Christmas. That's why I think my favorite holiday is the 4th of July. 4th of July has a ring to it where they had to say, oh, Juneteenth, let's celebrate the end of slavery, Juneteenth. And that's cool. Do what you gotta do. But 4th of July is my favorite holiday. My favorite holiday. It used to go back to when I was a kid, when I was younger. It was definitely my favorite holiday. Because I knew that this is I think the holiday or one of the only holidays that doesn't land on a federal holiday, I should say. It doesn't land during the school year. I think I pretty much understand that. You know, you would get a day off or a week off for winter and summer, spring break, excuse me. But I beseech you, I just encourage you to appreciate this time of the year. There's nothing like it. Winking lights and people ice skating and people eating fruit cake and drinking eggnog and hot cocoa, and it's really great. So I'd like to thank everybody that came into this room. I'm not going to mention too many names. I can't remember them all. But I appreciate you. I honestly do. Thank you for sticking around. There's 2 people in the viewer. It's going to go up to 4 or 5 and then go back to 0 or something like that. I don't think it ever went to 0 this entire time, though. There's always been at least one person on. There's one person hanging on right now that I can see. Sometimes it's different from what you guys can see. I can only see one person. And 6 likes. That's not bad. I think I got like 40 views total, something like that. It's not crazy, but I gotta put it into work, even on a holiday. Even on a holiday. So I just extend my hand and say thank you to everybody. I'm super appreciative. Once you get the Cash App going, I'll appreciate that even more. So thank you for being a great just great people. I appreciate everything that you do. So thank you, and I'll be signing off. Salute to you all, and Merry Christmas. Take care.